Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, May 21st, 2024, 2 days for my birthday. I am back with another episode. Sleepy, so bear with me, but I got to get it done. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. I really appreciate it. This is another email topic from bigward@myyahoo.com. If you have a topic or something you'd like for me to discuss, you can email me there and ask away. And most likely, I got your answer. And I will get back to you ASAP in the order that I received your email. So appreciate it. And thank y'all. And we got another one here today on this beautiful, groggy morning. I didn't work Monday. I told you our work was slow. I told you the economy, but this ain't what this is about. I'll talk about that another time. So, it says I just turned 24 in March. And one day in April, I was just very depressed. And I told a friend of mine I was thinking about killing myself. I wasn't actually going to do it. I have a daughter I love more than anything. But that negative spirit at the time just kept bringing that thought into my head because my life wasn't going right at the time. So the next day before work, I was heading to my car and something like a voice or something just told me to turn around. As I did, I saw a nigga dressed in all black trying to rob me. So as I ran, he fired like 6 shots. Only one grazed my upper thigh. I know I am here for a reason. I just enrolled back in school for cyber security. No father figure, family, and mom don't really check on me unless I reach out to them. I live with my aunt and still feel alone. So I need your help. I need to know what's the next step I need to take in my life and how I got out and how I get out of this dark cloud. How do I get out of this dark cloud? Well, since you didn't cause the dark cloud to come, like we don't cause dark clouds to come in real life, when a storm or some a dark cloud come, you don't cause it to come. They just come. Everybody experiences dark clouds. As in life, some days have dark clouds, and with those clouds come storms, thunder, lightning, hail, what have you. Some storms are worse than others. But everybody experiences dark clouds and dark storms. What do? Nothing. The cloud gonna keep on moving. The cloud gonna eventually turn back to clear skies again. If you would have checked out during the dark cloud, you wouldn't have saw that a few days later, everything is all right. The dark cloud gonna pass over. We all experience it. There are more people that have those thoughts than you can ever imagine. But most people won't say nothing because they're embarrassed or ashamed of the fact that they think like that the thought crossed their mind. I'm too strong for that. I ain't crazy. Crazy folks do that. I ain't weak like that. Having that thought ain't weak. Acting out on it is. Having the thought is not weak. Life gets hard. Life gets tough. Sometimes it looks like you're going from storm to storm to storm. And you get tired of it, and you get frustrated, like I am sick of this. It's time to check out. It's time to go. I ain't doing this no more. But one problem with that though. How do you know that's the solution? How do you know once you take yourself out that the problem is solved? How do you know that once you do that, you ain't going somewhere worse? Because a lot of people claim to know what happened when you leave here. If you ain't never left and came back, you don't know. You're going off faith, belief, what you was taught. But unless you're somebody that's died, been dead for 10, 15 days and come, I ain't talking folks that died, were dead for 10 minutes, come back to my, I saw a light. Oh, I ain't talking about them. So, in an effort to get relief from the pain you're going through on this earth, in this lifetime, so you're trying to relieve the pain. You don't want to feel no pain. Most humans nowadays don't, especially in America, we are so soft. No pain at all. We have no tolerance at all for pain. Any little pain come, oh no, we fold. Once upon a time, there were people that came over to America, chained up, stacked on top of each other on the slave ship. No food, using the bathroom on each other, not just on themselves, on each other because they stacked up. Went through all types of atrocities, all types of hell. Life was a nightmare for these people. And they endured. Now compare your problem and what you're going through in life to what they went through. Just take a minute. Look at what you're going. Well, we ain't got to go back 400 years. You're talking about how bad your life is. You don't like where your life is right now. You're 24 years old, and you're probably a victim of social media. You're a victim of YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. As a 24-year-old young man, most likely you're a victim to those things. And what I mean by that is, you judging your life based off that illusion you see on your screen. The fake life that them people living. Or you don't know if they is somewhere balling like they balling. You don't know what they doing to get it, how they doing it, who they there with. Like you see them women on the beach or on their vacation or whatever. You know they ain't making no money, but they always all over the place traveling. Where they getting this money from? Some old prune-looking white man or something. Or you don't know what these folks out here doing. But what you doing, you comparing yourself to an illusion. You're looking at where your life at, and you're looking at what the lives of what you think is real on here. The highlight reel. You're looking at people's best times, because that's all they're going to show on here. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, as a young man, that was influencing your negative thoughts. That was influencing your feelings of inadequacy, like you ain't doing enough, like you ain't hitting on nothing. Your life was a mess. Because you're watching these illusions right here. These TV shows, because that's all it is. They're not real. You looking at other people, maybe your age, or even younger, or a little older than you, that's around your age bracket. You looking at them balling. And here you are, living with your aunt. You don't know that them same people that got you thinking your life is a big failure, you're just a total loser. You don't know them people living with their mom and aunts too. They ain't gonna tell you that. They showing you the highlight reel. You living in reality. And life is hard. And it's hard for them people you're watching too. There's a lot of people care more about their image than reality. Don't compare your life to other people based off what that image and the illusions they portraying. You'll be surprised at how many people doing way worse than you. The people that you looked up to, that you compared yourself to and thought you wasn't good enough, you wasn't far enough ahead. You're 24 years old. You're a young man. What you look like checking out at 24 years old about your life and where you want to be. You're 24 years old. You're just getting started to live life. So you came up with a plan, you're going back to school, and you go from there. Get your education, go to work, and change your situation. Do something that's going to fix the situation. Offering yourself ain't fixing it. That's making it worse. Because you might off yourself, kill yourself, and wake up somewhere. Oh, shit. Oh, that shit hot. Oh, Lord, it's burning. You don't know. We don't know. So I go through dark days like that. I've had days where I want to check out. But I keep all that in front of me like, do I even know that's better? What's over there? I ain't in a hurry to get there. So what I do, I come back to reality and I face whatever I'm going through. Yeah, it's hard, but you harder. You done made it this far. And as far as being alone, everybody alone. Even if people, you'll see people out there got big happy families. You don't know, it might be somebody in that crowd of people, right? There are people in crowds right now, people, and still feel alone. I've heard people say, I can be around, I've been there, done that. I've been around crowds of people, still felt alone. Still felt out of place. Still felt like I ain't supposed to be here. But as a man, you're a young man. But as a grown man must be able to stand on his own. A grown man must be able to be okay with being alone, not having no help. Become the help. You are the help. You don't have no help because you don't need no help. How about that? The help you need will come. God's going to provide your help. The only difference between you and people that look like they ain't alone, they be alone too and just don't know it. You know that you ain't got nobody. You know that you alone in this world. You blessed because you know you're not living in an illusion. There's a lot of people out here right now living in an illusion thinking that they got people in their corner, thinking that they are not alone. I'm glad I got such and such. I'm glad I got this. I got some good people in my life. There are some people that think they're not alone. You are blessed because you know that you're alone. You know you ain't got nobody. You're not living in an illusion. So now you can address it. You can adapt to what you got going on and become stronger. Not weaker, stronger. Let it make you stronger. Because reality is, we all alone. A lot of us just don't know it. Let me repeat that. You saying you're alone. So basically, you know you're alone. I'm telling you, you blessed. Because you're not living in a fairy tale world that's going to hurt worse later on than what you hurt now if you find out them people that you thought you had, they didn't have you. That hurts worse. You being alone, yeah, it hurts sometimes. But it hurts worse to think you're not alone and find out later on that you was all alone. All alone. You were alone, all alone. There's people out here right now think they got some aces in their pocket. Think they got some real soldiers behind their back, behind them. Don't know they're just as lonely as you. Don't even know it. Don't know them jokers ain't gonna help them do nothing. Gonna leave them stranded. Gonna abandon them. Gonna show them that I wasn't your friend. You're not the only one alone. You're not the only one go through problems. You're not the only one who life is tough for. Checking out, not an option. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything. Hold tight. And the answer will be revealed. Hold tight. When you don't know what to do, wait on the instructions. Instructions are coming. Be patient. Chill. If you're on a construction site, they got blueprints to the building you're building. You got somebody that has the blueprints. So until those blueprints come, you don't know what you're supposed to be doing today. But the blueprints are on the way. So in the process of you waiting on them blueprints to get here, you don't start building on stuff and don't know what to do. Wait on the blueprint. Since you don't know what to do, wait until you do before you do anything. Don't just jump out here blindly, just start doing something because you feel like you just need to be doing something. You don't know what to do. But you're only 24 years old. And if you live a long life expectancy, you got a long way to go, young man. You can't be talking about checking out right now. It's early. The game just started. You 2 minutes into the first quarter of the championship game, the Super Bowl. You 2 minutes into the first quarter of the Super Bowl, and you ready to quit. You ready to take a knee. Like, ain't no way I can win this game. The game just started. You 24. It just started. You just got sacked or something. Or you fumble. But it's the first quarter. You still got a whole game to go. You got your whole life. You can't let one situation you going through at the moment, some dark place you at right now, have you make a decision that affects your whole life. You can't let one day determine the outcome of your whole life. If you let that day that you were feeling depressed and feeling down determine how you're going to act, you would have took yourself out, and who knows where you would have been 5, 10 years down the road. So what you're going to do is, like I do, and I tell a lot of people to do, just go along for the ride just to see what happens. Go along for the ride. Let me see what happens. I don't like where I am right now, but I just want to see. I'm just nosy. I want to see if things gonna turn around. I want to see if things gonna get better. I ain't ready to check out now just cause I got sacked. I got hit in the mouth. But I ain't knocked out though. You're a boxer in the ring. You took one little jab to the side of the head. You throw in the towel. You like, well, damn. That's all the fight you got in you. You had a rough day, a rough period in your life. Now let me go and check out. Don't work like that. Not doing it over here. Fuck your thoughts. Your life hard. Deal with it. Yeah, you are alone. So am I. Who told you you weren't supposed to be alone? Who told you? I know the Bible says it's not good for a man to be alone, but sometimes you have to be. Keep pushing on pursuing your dreams. Let your cards fall where they may. Adapt to being alone. You're going to find yourself in life. As you go through life, life is ebbs and flows, ups and downs, peaks and valleys. You might be alone today and have a full-fledged, loving family tomorrow. That's why you can't make a permanent decision on a temporary problem. Offering yourself, you'd have made a permanent solution for a temporary problem. When people use doing themselves as a solution to a problem, every problem is temporary, except that one. That solution right there is a permanent solution to a problem that was only temporary. You can't come back from that. Just when life was about to get better for you, you checked out. You gotta always keep that in the front of you. I know it's hard right now, but I don't want to check out because it can be better tomorrow. And you tell yourself that each and every day that the problem's still going on. Yeah, it's still, damn, it's been 2 weeks, it's been 2 years, I'm still going through this. Tomorrow still could be the day. Tomorrow still could be the day where your life changed. I was reading this poem or something. I was saying, a guy was like, it can take you 10 years to get to the one day that changed your life forever. It only takes one day. It could be a matter of seconds. Your life can change for the better just like that. It might take you 10 years to get to that one day. Every day. You should know this by now, even though you ain't been 24. You young, man. You young. I didn't have my parents. I was adopted. I told y'all my story before. It ain't a good one. But I'm here. I've thought about checking out many a days. And sometimes the day the thought crossed my mind, oh, big boy, your life ain't got to be fucked up for that thought to come. You can be doing good and that thought to come. That's just the enemy. I don't know what y'all believe in. Y'all, some call it the devil. I call it negative forces. Whatever you call it, that's who talking to you saying, check out. And you knowing that will cause you going through a rough time. I'm telling you something you probably don't know. It'll come at you while you're going through good times. You could be going through the best times of your life and it'll tell you, man, go and check out. Out of nowhere. It ain't you that's telling you that. So therefore you can't listen. When you hear that voice telling you to go and end it all, you can't listen because you don't know who that is telling you that. It ain't you. It sounds like you, but it's not you. You don't know who that is telling you to check out and why they telling you that. You can't listen to that because you don't know who it is. Whose voice is that? That disguise their voice as your voice. But why would you tell you to hurt yourself? You ain't telling you to hurt yourself. There's another voice in your head telling you to hurt yourself. And they disguise their voice to sound like you so you think it's you talking to you. But it ain't you. It ain't you. Any negative thought, anything telling you to do some harm to yourself, that's not you. That's somebody that hates you. That's able to, a lot of people don't believe in spirituality, spiritual warfare. A lot of people don't believe that there's another realm, another dimension besides us. We're not the end of everything. Some people believe it's just, there's no God, there's no spirit. I don't believe in that mess. You ain't got to. I'm telling you, it's something bigger than us, something deeper than us. We're not the only ones here. Mankind is not the top. We're just the top of this earth over the animal kingdom. We're not the top in the universe. So be careful what voices you're listening to about what actions you're going to take concerning your life and your well-being. You don't know who those voices are. You don't know who it is telling you to off yourself. Just know it ain't your voice. You wouldn't tell yourself that. It fools you because it sounds like you telling you to do that. Them thoughts in your head sound like you talking to you, but it ain't you. You'll never tell yourself to do yourself harm. We all want what's best for ourselves. If a thought in your mind tells you to do something positive, to do something that's going to help you, that's you. A thought telling you to harm yourself, do you some harm, take yourself out, that ain't you. You wouldn't tell yourself that. We all want the best life. We want the good life. Offering yourself ain't the good life. So that ain't you telling you that. I don't know who it is, but I know it ain't you, and I know it ain't me when I hear it. I know it's an outside force that infiltrated my head, maybe through the beats right here, social media, what have you, watching stuff, listening to stuff, got a hold of stuff I wasn't supposed to see. Now you're comparing your life to people more successful than you that you're watching on the TV screen, and you thinking your life is in shambles when it's not. People doing way worse than you ain't finna give up. Doing way worse than you. There's people out here going through some pure hell. I know a few of them. So when I get to think about how, man, life hard, and man, there's people out here. Some people out here fucked up. No matter how bad you doing, it could be worse. Yes, it can be better, and we're gonna strive for that. The same way it can be worse when you want to check out, you gotta also remember it can be better. It can be better too. Worse ain't your only option. To where not it can't do nothing but get worse. I might as well go and end it now. No, it can get better too. Yes, it can get worse, but it can also get better. Let's find out what it's gonna be. Let's watch the movie all the way to the end. Let's play the game till the zero hit the clock and the whistle blow. Game over. Let's play the game all the way through. Let's not give up and quit the game in the first quarter. That's what you trying to. That's what you thought about doing, quitting in the first quarter. Play the game all the way through, young man. You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, but you're gonna keep on playing. Get it, got it, good. Bye.